Hi, this is Gail Purath, and I wanted to share something special today. I wanted to share how important God's Word is to me, and how something in my life helped me really understand this. But first, let me tell you what I did this Sunday, what I do each Sunday. I have a group on Facebook that I message, and we share prayer requests. And there's Tam, who's in Vietnam, Aretha, who's in the Netherlands, Kathy, who's in Suriname, Marika and Nadi, who are in Serbia, Maria, who's in Brazil, Sylvia, who's in Uruguay, and Shayra K, an Indian woman in the UK. So, how do I know these women who speak 7 different languages and live all over the globe? Well, I need to back up to 2011 to explain. In 2011, one of my loved ones started making bad choices, choices that really broke my heart. I'd gone through trials before, but I have to admit this was the one that laid me the lowest. And instead of clinging more tightly to God's Word, I started withdrawing from it. Well, it didn't take more than a couple of months for me to realize that if I continued in that way, life was going to get pretty dark. A friend who knew about my situation suggested that I start writing devotions and start a devotional blog. And because she was not an avid reader, she wanted them to be short. So she suggested that I write short devotions. So that's when I started writing Bible love notes. And I started with 1-minute devotions, which is what I still write today. And that got me back in God's Word. I started out with about 50 friends and family who signed up to be subscribers. And I found so much comfort in God's Word. It challenged me, it assured me, it instructed me, it guided me, it rebuked me, it held me steady. And God has shown me through these years how He is able to take the worst of situations and use it for good if I'm willing to fit into His purposes. That's a Romans 8:28 promise. The situation that laid me low 12 years ago continues to this day. But when I get up each morning, God has given me something that encourages me and keeps me in His Word. From those 50 subscribers, Bible Love Notes now has 20,000 subscribers. And God has helped me develop skills with social media so that Bible Love Notes has over 1 million followers on social media. And according to Google Analytics, we get 150 to 200,000 page views each month. Now, I'm not bragging on myself. I'm bragging on God, because I couldn't have done this, and I certainly wouldn't have ever thought that something so negative in my life could bring so much good to me and to others. And that brings me back to my Sunday prayer group. Over the years, I have gotten in, people have contacted me and said, can I translate Bible Love Notes into my language? And now we have these wonderful ladies. One is an editor in Suriname, and the others are young women all over the globe who have found the benefit of staying in God's Word and translating a 1-minute devotion into their language. So Bible Love Notes now has Facebook pages and blogs in Vietnamese, Spanish, Portuguese, Telugu, which is an Indian dialect that over 96 million Indians speak, Hungarian, Serbian, and Dutch, and of course English as well. Some of these young translators have been like daughters to me, and some of them I'm just getting to know as we've just welcomed Tam, the one from Vietnam, on board. I'm just excited about these young women and what they have to teach me as well, and I love seeing their heart for the Lord. I can truly look back on my sad family situation and know these 2 truths. First, God can use bad things for good. And 2, I desperately need God's Word in order to maintain a faith and a well-being that He wants me to have. And that's true for you as well. Is there something in your life that seems impossible? Are you struggling with the choices that one of your family members or friends is making? Are you dealing with health or money issues? Or are things going really well for you right now? You know, it doesn't matter what your situation, you need God's word daily in order to maintain a good, healthy faith. We're at a time in history where we're dealing with worldwide propaganda, anti Christian propaganda. People are coming out with all kinds of reasons to deny God's truth and His Word. And we need more than ever before to stand firm and to stay in God's Word. And so I just want to encourage you to do that, to remember that God can use all situations for good, and to remember that you need His Word each and every day.